Namaste, immortals, and welcome to our home here in Prescott Valley. My name is David, and this is going to be a tutorial on sun salutation. Okay, and sun salutation is an amazing posture. It's fundamental in a sense because you can do a lot of things from the sun salutation as you you can create your own flow, your own Vinyasa sequences. Okay, but this is just going to be a breakdown of sun salutation. So we're going to keep this kind of short today. So a lot of times I'll use sun salutation as a warm up, and you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that here. Okay, so we just want to begin in come to the top of your mat and begin in Tadasana, mountain pose. And you can just feel your feet realistically hip width apart. And we're going to press into any support. So we're going to press our feet into the mat very consciously. And we talk about rooting to rise. Root to rise in yoga just means you press or push against the support. You root to rise. And then you can feel your heart lifting. And you can reach through the crown of the head, feel the spine elongating. So this is your Tadasana. And you can go ahead and have the palms facing forward. You can feel your shoulders moving back. Okay, you can relax your shoulders down. Then as you inhale, you aren't really gonna raise the shoulders, just keep the shoulders nice and down and relaxed. Okay? All right, so again, begin our sun salutation. Go ahead and take a nice deep inhalation here. And as you exhale, engage your core. And see if you can keep your core engaged throughout the entire sequence. So inhale, arms out wide, reach up through fingertips. You can gaze up towards the ceiling. Then as you exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and swan dive into forward fold. Arms can come out nice and wide. And we can just clasp wherever is available. Clasp your ankles. And use some strength to draw the spine down. The elbows come out nice and wide. Inhale, press your palms into your shins. Elongate your spine, reach through the crown. Exhale, hands by your feet. Step your left foot back into lunge. Lower your hips down and forward. Inhale, reach through crown. Exhale, right foot back into plank pose. You can breathe here. Inhale. Press your fingertips into the mat. And make sure that your index finger knuckles are pressed into the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, let's go ahead and lower the knees, chest and chin onto the mat. Inhale, sweep the chest between your hands for cobra. Roll the shoulders back and down. And lift, so kind of a baby cobra here. Then tuck your toes under, press the mat away, hips high and back. Exhale. You can relax your neck. You can hold here for about 3 or 4 breaths. And just strengthening the entire body. Inhale, now gaze forward. Exhale, left foot between your hands. So notice I move with my breath. You're going to press that right heel back. Inhale, lift through the heart and crown. Elongate the spine. Exhale, right foot forward. Clasp your ankles and draw the spine down. Exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive. So we're going to external rotation of the shoulders. I like to come up onto my toes. I root to rise. I inhale, press into the mat with the feet. Lift through the fingertips. This can actually help lift the body out of the pelvic floor. Lift the spine. Exhale, heels down, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Press your palms into your shins, reach through the crown. Exhale, hands by your feet, right foot back into lunge. Breathe here. Right foot presses back, right heel presses back. Inhale. Exhale, left foot back into plank. All right, good. Now inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin onto the mat. Inhale, sweep the chest between your hands, roll shoulders back. Exhale, tuck toes under, press mat away, hips high and back for downward dog. I love to take a half step in with the feet and feel the heels reaching towards the mat. You're literally pressing the mat away from you. Inhale, now you can gaze forward. Exhale, right foot between your hands. And sometimes it takes a few tries to get this right, okay? So you inhale here. Press your left foot back, left heel back, and reach through the crown. So it's a nice counter movement here, counter stretch. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, press the right foot into the mat, and clasp your ankles, draw spine down. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Press your feet into the mat. Push against the support onto your toes, and reach through the fingertips, elongating the body. See if you can keep your rib cage, keep your abdominals drawn in. Engage. Exhale, heels down. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Palms press into the mat. Or press into the shins, Exhale, bend the knees, left foot lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Hands flatten, right foot back into plank. So whenever our hands are contacting the floor like this, we'll press the fingertips into the mat and press really press the index finger knuckles into the mat consciously. Inhale here, we can come forward onto the toes or knees, chest, chin. This time we can move into Chaturanga. Inhale, press your hands into the mat, upward dog. The knees come off the mat. Exhale, downward dog, hips high and back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Lower your hips down and forward and really extend, lengthen the hip flexors here. Right heel back, inhale. Exhale, right foot forward. Clasp your ankles, draw your spine down, exhale. Inhale, press your feet into the mat. Arms out wide. External rotation of the shoulders, reach up. Heels down, swan dive. Heart leads the way, hinging at your hips. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, right foot back into lunge. Lower your hips down and forward. Enjoy the stretch in the right hip flexors here. Lift through the crown, elongate your spine. It's nice to keep the spine nice and long. So it's not really all that great necessarily to crank your neck this way. So you usually want to lengthen the cervical spine by reaching through the crown. Okay? And then left foot back into plank. Breathe here. You can hold this plank as long as it feels awesome. When you're ready, you can come on forward to your toes. Arms in 90 degrees for Chaturanga. Push-up pose. Inhale. Upward dog. Tuck your toes under. Hips high and back. Downward dog. Okay. Now, this time, inhale, gaze forward. If you're having difficulty getting that right foot all the way forward, just like this, you can just take your time. Maybe step forward. Maybe reach back and encourage that right foot to come between your hands. Then lower your hips down and forward. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive. External rotation of shoulders, reach up through fingertips. Exhale, hands into Namaste prayer. And just feel your heart beating. Enjoy how it feels to energize the entire body. Okay, all right, great. So this is gonna be the last sun salutation. I'll show you. I'm going to do it in real time. And hopefully you'll notice that I'm going to be breathing, inhaling and exhaling just once per movement, okay? And it takes a little bit of stamina to do this, so this is something that you work towards, all right? So come back into Tadasana. Listen to my breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so yeah, that's something you can work towards. It's an amazing feeling, just moving with the breath. You notice how inhale on the extension, and then exhale essentially on the flexion. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. We can go ahead and close and find a nice comfortable seated pose. Even here, you're gonna press your sit bones into the mat as you root to rise. Reach through the crown, elongate the spine. I inhale with gratitude. I exhale with compassion for all beings. Namaste.